Hey everyone, my name is Zurab. Now, in this video, I wanted to discuss a very important thing. So, if you're a flooring business and you want to get more customers, you want to fill your calendar consistently with, estimates, with good estimates, you want to have something more predictable than word of mouth and referrals in place if you want to grow predictably. Um, and so one thing you can do is run Facebook ads. I know many businesses hate Facebook ads because of different reasons, but I can promise you, if you run them correctly, if you have a good sales process in place, then Facebook ads will print money for you. But the thing is, you need to run Facebook ads correctly. You cannot just upload a random image of flooring of your flooring project and just put some money behind it, like $5 a week, and expect really good results. Now you need to do this properly. Now in this video, I actually wanted to show you um how you can go about creating good ads, how you can maybe inspire yourself, how you can find different ad concepts that could work for you, and most importantly, how you can spy on your competition, how you can spy on the other flooring businesses and maybe in your area, or not necessarily in your area, but in general, how you can spy on them and um, get some inspiration from them. And but because if you can know what your competition is doing, then you can just not necessarily copy them, but you could get some inspiration from it and use it for yourself. And so if that sounds interesting, you definitely want to watch this video. Okay, so here we have a very interesting website. Very interesting website. It's called an ad library. It's an ad library from Facebook. Now, this is a very important asset if you want to create ads. If you want to create ads that work, if you want to, like I said, inspire yourself with what other people are doing in your industry, you just must use this one. It's such an important thing. So I will show you how to use this. Um, so since I started cutting out the search bar from these videos, I will show you what to enter the search bar. So you need to enter facebook.com/ads/library. So you want to navigate to this website, and here's the website. Now I will leave a link in the description also. Now here in the search ads cards, you want to select your country, United States, whatever, United Kingdom, any country that you add. You want to select all ads. It's very important. You don't want to select any of these specific categories. But now you just select all ads. Now you can search for anything here. Um if you sell laminate, if you install hardwood, if you do um I don't know, garage coding, or whatever you do, you can search. You can search for these things in this ad library, and it is going to show you all the ads that your competitors are running. So let's do like that. So we use double quotes here to search for the exact things. Let's say if we were to, I don't know, do something like hardwood installation. We press enter, and here we go, 70 results. Now this is going to be so yeah, we use double quotes to search for the exact phrase. So these two words, hardware installation, are going to be in the ad copy of all of these ads. You can play around with these keywords also. You can probably ask AI to give you some keywords. Maybe it could be hardware installation, could be hardware finishing, could be whatever, LDP installation, flooring installations, probably going to give you more results. But yeah, you can try this out. So what you want to do now is first you want to apply a filter here. You press filters. You press filters. You have the to date. You press on the to date, and so today is June 11th, 2026. So we're gonna select the date that is 1 month ago. So it's May 11th, and that's probably it. Yeah, we apply these two filters, and the other filter is actually going to ensure that all the ads that we're seeing are actually currently active, so they're getting ad spent. Because we can also deactivate this. We can also deactivate this to see some inactive ads. These are obviously um, it's clear that these ads aren't getting any spent. The someone has just turned them off. Probably they're not working anymore. some other reasons they're not getting any sleep. This could also be very very interesting, very important, because oftentimes um if you want to do the right thing, you just need to avoid doing things that are not right, if that makes sense. So it's obviously very important to check out the negative ads as well. But for this example, we're gonna search for active ads. We go to filters, we select active status, active ads, and we apply to filters. Okay, so now we have 24 ads approximately. Now, what we want to do now, and I'll actually later explain to you why we need this filter. Um, okay, so now we want to scroll. We want to just scroll and simply check out the ads. We want to see the ads that catch, or grab our attention. This is very important because the purpose of Facebook ads, and the idea behind Facebook ads, is how they work as an interruption style ads. Uh, what this means is people are they don't go to Facebook to purchase some support services or any other stuff. People go to Facebook to just scroll the feeds, like check some posts from their family, from some pages that they follow, from some people that they follow. They don't go there to buy phone services or to book nestings. So for this reason, the ads that we're creating, they need to stop the scroll, right? People need to, if they're scrolling, they need to see our ad. They need to, um, uh, they we want them to stop on this ads. We don't want them to scroll past it. And so that's why it's very important to just simply see what ads stop our attention, grab our attention, stop our scroll. So for example, I can tell you this ad, even though like don't run ads like that. I don't want to offend J Roselli Flooring LLC, but this ad isn't really good. I see a lot of footprint here. Now, this isn't video on how to like what let's say how to create copy specifically for for your business. Um this isn't video about that. I'm just sharing different ideas of what you might consider doing if you want to run ads for your business. But this is not a definitive list of what you should do in order to launch your first campaign. But sometimes, in some instances, it might be enough. Yeah, but you don't want to run ads like this. This is not a really good copy, but the creative is good. So, when I'm saying the ad isn't good, it doesn't mean that like everything about the ad isn't good, because there might be some parts of ads that you might consider using for your own ads. For example, this image. Like, if I were scrolling through a Facebook feed, which I, to be honest, don't do really often, but still, this probably would stop my scroll because it looks nice. It looks quite nice. It's just a full refinishing project. It's yeah, it looks beautifully. So what we want to do is we want to create a separate Google Doc, or anything like that, maybe Word documents, or anything where we can copy and paste different ads um, that are working well, or maybe some parts of that we think could work well um, if we created some campaign with these ads. So what I mean is, like I said, the image is quite good. So we can do copy image. We'll do the right click and then copy image. Then we paste this image into Google Doc. We can also like screenshot the whole. We can also paste this to a document. Yeah, and that's what we're going to be doing. Now, what I can tell you here, for example, this ad is very good ad. Now, the reason for this is, well, many reasons. The copy is quite good. He have like he calls out the audience, the Southern New Hampshire homeowners. It's a thing that will also um, also grab some people's attention, also grab people's attention, because if you're running Facebook ads, you most certainly are targeting some specific radius, right? Um, Especially if you're like a foreign business, your local business, you're servicing a certain area. And they're servicing this area. So if you can call out your audience like that, it will, yeah, it will make your results much better. Um, yeah, what's good about this ad? There's owner here. There's also before and after picture here. So he just decided to combine these two things. This very good thing. the picture of the owner is a wonderful thing because people don't like working with businesses. People like working with people. If you can humanize your ads, if that makes sense, it will, yeah, they will most likely perform much better. If like if you just did before and after picture, it probably like it certainly would get him some results, but it's not as good as he's getting. But again, everything is testing. That's the very important thing with Facebook ads. We never know before we test. You need to test first, and the data will tell you if the ad is good or not. So everything that we're doing here, everything that I'm explaining you now, is a very important thing that like it won't guarantee you that the ads that we create later, we're not going to be creating any ads in this video. Just again, I'm just giving you ideas of what you can consider doing to create good ads, but we're not going to create any ads. But the thing is, um, all of these things that I'm showing you, it doesn't guarantee you that the ads that you create later are going to perform well. But what we're doing here is that we're increasing the chance of them performing well, if that makes sense. Because again, we will never know before we get some data. In order to get data, we need to run the ads and put some money behind them. So yeah, this is quite a good ad. So you can just do like that. And you can just screenshot the ad and you can paste it to the document that we've just created. We can just also copy the and copy. We can also add it to the we can also add it to the document. And so that's how you do it. You just check out different ads. You see different concepts, and from then you can just create your own ads. For example, you see like we have an image ads, we have different video ads. You also watch video ads. Now you cannot copy the video ads. What you can do, you can click here, you can copy ad link and you paste it to your Google Docs. So you can just click on the link and go to this ads directly. Now let's see the what he's doing here.
Hey, Southern New Hampshire homeowners, this is Jacob with LCH Painting and Flooring. We just wrapped up this LVP install job here in Pelham, New Hampshire. We also offer.
Yeah, well, you see what he's doing. He's just uh, that's a very important rule in marketing and running ads. It's a 80-10-10 rule. So 80% of times you need to 80% of time you need to do something that is already working. You just you're just iterating. You're doing something that's already working. Now, the reason for this is let's imagine that let's imagine we have 10 coins. 10 coins are on the table and all of them have tails on them, right? If we get these 10 coins, if we just toss them again, 10 coins at the 10 coins at the same time, if we toss them, what is the probability? What's the chance that we're going to get tails on all of them again? It's probably quite low. The chances are slim, and that's what I can tell you. And you need to think in the same way about running ads. So if you have an ad that um, that is currently performing quite well, um, so you have let's say you have a copy, you have an ad copy, let's say good ad copy, you have a good creative, you have a call to action here, you have good headline, and all of these things they work in synergy. And so if you have an ad that is currently performing quite well, and there's probably something about the combination of all of these things that is giving you good results. Now, what are the chances that if you do something entirely different, if you change everything around, and if you create something entirely new, what are the chances that it's going to perform at least as good as it is performing now, or even better? Probably not really high chances. Probably the chances are quite slim. So for this reason, you 80% of times you do what is already working at this point. 10% of times you do something that's adjacent. For example, if you're doing video ads, you can test new hooks. Now, hook in video ads is the first 3 to 5 seconds, which will determine whether people will watch this ad till the end. Not necessarily till the end, so it will at least determine whether someone will continue watching the ads or scroll past them. Because if your first 3 to 5 seconds are terrible and the rest part of the ad is wonderful, no one's going to see this wonderful part because the first 3 to 5 seconds are terrible and they're going to scroll past it. So you need to just test these small things, and that's what you're going to be doing 10% of times. And the other 10% of times you're going to be doing something entirely different. So yeah, that's just a small tip. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so basically you collect everything that you think is good and that grabs your attention and looks good. You collect this into a document and you create this database of ads that work. And here, like, yeah, what I was talking about is that here we see iterations. Here we see different iterations of that. So here, for example, you see there's an image of the owner, static image, and there's a before and after. Now, in this video, we actually have the same, like, very similar concept. It's also before and after, so the ad looks almost the same. But instead of the static image of the owner, he decided to use selfie style video, which is a different ad. It's different ads. He decided to create something adjacent, but it's still a different ad. And this is a video ad in this case, which, it could be performing quite well. Um, Now, yes, the very important thing here um, is this filter. Now, if we press filters, this to date was set to month ago. It doesn't necessarily again have to be May of 11th, but it has to be like at least a month before the date when you're searching for these ads. Now, the reason for this is like I said, you're never gonna know if ad is good or not good before you actually put some money behind it before you start testing, because the data will tell you. Oftentimes, ads that you think are not going to perform very well they perform extraordinarily well. Um, and the reason I want to put it 2 months ago is because every ad needs some time to test. And if you don't apply this filter, if it's, let's say, if it's today is 11th of June, and I like if I didn't apply this filter, I would get some ads from yesterday, from June 10th. And even if the ad looks well, like even if the ad from yesterday looks well, if it was posted, I mean, yesterday, if it looks well, it doesn't mean that it's going to perform. We need data, and one day isn't typically enough to test. So if someone has been running ads for at least a month, it's like it isn't guaranteed, but it's a very strong indication of the fact that it's probably getting them results, because otherwise they would have just turned it off, because a month is typically more than enough to get accurate data to understand whether you should turn this ad off or you should continue running this. And so for this reason, we apply this filter. So first, just to recap, we need to, well, like I would see what grabs my attention. Um, I will check out the videos, so I'll see different static images. I will read the copies. I will screenshot these ads. I will copy the links to them, um, and I will throw it into separate Google documents to create a like small um, database of ads, so we can inspire ourselves later when we're creating our own ads. And yeah, that's what I will do. And also very important thing, well, some ads, as you see, have send message call to action here. Now it's not clickable here because we're not let's say we're not a potential customer, we're not a target audience, we're just searching through different ads in the ad library. So for this reason, um, they're not allowing us to send any messages, because that wouldn't be good for the advertiser. And so here we have some details, for example. Now this is, I'm predicting this is probably going to be an instant form. Now the instant form is a is a form inside of Facebook where we can collect data about about your leads. So if someone clicks the details, they probably the instant form is going to pop up. It's going to ask you some questions if you want, which I do recommend, like 2 to 3 questions to eliminate the tire kickers, to filter them out, or at least the most part of them. And it will ask for some contact details. Now you have a button here, see add details. What you can do here, you can scroll down and you can see additional assets for this ad. And here you go. Like, it's not going to be structured in the exact way how it would be structured in instant form, but here we have some data about some information about what he has in his instant forms. Um, we have some questions. What type of project can we help you with today? And three options probably. Tell us about your flooring project. It's probably an open-ended question there when the lead has to type something in. So you see, you can just basically spy on them. You can see what they're doing. Now, the only thing you cannot see is how much they're spending on the ads. As of the time of recording this video, maybe Facebook will add this function later, but we'll see. Yeah, what else you can do is you can copy. You're not gonna you can somehow copy probably, but let's just let's just not sure if I can copy. Yeah, probably I can copy. We can just paste it here. Um, yeah, like that, and we can just see. We can just check out their page, and we can see what ads this advertiser specifically is currently running, and we can see if there are any inactive ads, if there aren't any. But still, this is something you can do. You can just basically spy on your competitors if you have any like local competitors, direct competitors. Then what you can do, you can just copy their page name from Facebook. If you know they're running Facebook ads, you can just paste it here. You can just see what ads they're running, and they cannot do anything about this, right? It's just, isn't it wonderful? Now, what you want to do with this database that you've compiled, um, you want to um, you want to analyze what ads people are running. Like I said, it can act as an inspiration. That these ads that are in this database, in this document, are probably performing quite well. So you can just simply copy the concepts. You can like you can replicate this. You can do the same. You can put your own before and after pictures here. You can certainly add your own photo here. That's something you can do. Like there's a video here, you can watch it, you can replicate the video itself. Like no one's gonna penalize you for copying, right? This isn't obviously this isn't school, right? You can just do that. You can just do what is already working. Like I said, 80% of things you do you that you'll be doing is the things that either you know work for you or for your competitors. That's what you're gonna be doing. And then you're obviously going to be testing because you cannot copy everything. It's very um, it's not a really good thing to do. Not because it's bad to copy, but you don't want to rely on others every time, right? You want to create your own stuff as well. This is what going to get you extraordinarily good results in the long run. And so yeah, that's what you need to do. Now, I don't know if I mean, did I forget to tell something? Yeah, I forgot to tell one other thing. So um, this is yeah, one thing you want to do is to copy ads that are currently working for your competitors and other businesses to Google Doc. And also, you want to consider doing something and running ads with maybe different offers that you have tried before that have worked for you, maybe are currently working very well for you. You want to copy exactly like, well, like you don't want to copy your competitors like word for word. Like you don't want to do the exact same copies. You want to, like I said, use it as an inspiration. You want to add some offers that you're currently running, like I said, them that are performing well. You can run this as an ad. You can add this into your ads, and the by doing all of these things, like I said, um, we're just making the chances of these ads succeeding much higher, and that's the point of doing this. That's probably everything I wanted to say in this video. I showed you how you can spy on your competition and spy on other foreign businesses in your area and in your country. And if you found this video useful, please consider clicking the like button below and subscribing to this channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And if you want any help with creating ads, if you don't want to do this on your own, if you don't want to guess what's going to work and what's not going to work, then you can click the first link in the description. It's going to be a calendar link to an absolutely free discovery call with us, and we'll see if we can help. Have a great one.